Hi, this is Lisa from Low Cooking Rubber Stamp. Are you ready for the other awesome tutorial? In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to create this spinning card and also some color resist technique. So those two are the same card, just different layout. So be creative and try to create the one you like. If you haven't got a chance to watch my last tutorial number 55, this was the project I was showing the last tutorial. Make sure you check it out. Go to lowcookingrubberstamp.com and the DVD library, online DVD library, and check the tutorial number 55. I think this is the tutorial that the most creative that tutorial I have ever made, and save you a lot of money, a lot of time. It's definitely worth to watch it. So you haven't see it, watch it, make sure go to a library, check tutorial number 55. So that's started. Okay, so let's make this card. These cards is not really complicated. So you are going to need some die cut like this. This is the stitches circle and some regular circle punches, and the VersaMark white embossing powder, some sponges, the small dauber, big dauber, and some mirror paper to create this submarine window looking circle. So, and also we are going to need a few different dye-based color. So I used to use a Marvy, but some people send me a message say, Lisa, the Marvy has been discontinued in Impact. It's hard to find. Like I say, you don't have to use exactly the tool like I used. This is just regular dye-based Impact. You can use a Memento, Tin Hose Distracts. Any dye-based Impact will work just fine. So just make sure you have a few color because we are going to create a very colorful background. Okay, for this this card, we are going to use or under the sea stamp set and the matching die. Every tutorial I create, I try to keep under 20 minutes because I know you guys don't like to spend hours to watch one simple tutorial. So some of the step, I think if you is very simple. I'm going to just fastly explain it and then move on, like how to die cut and how to embossing. If you are new to the stamping, and we have over 50, almost 60 tutorial online. So if you have any question, you don't know how to do it, just go check our website. So in each tutorial, I try to keep the simple target on the special for that tutorial. I don't want to keep repeat the old tutorial. That's pretty boring. So that's started. We are going to, and if you check my script on the bottom, I always tell you what's the size the card I use. So don't worry about it. We are going to use regular cardstock. So this is a Kruger cardstock. It's a little bit thicker because we are going to add a lot of color. I don't want my card bended, so I'll use a good color cardstock. You can use up to 100 pounds or 120 pounds. Okay, how to create this colorful background. We know the dye-based Impact and the water color markers or water-based markers, they are dye-based. So they are seen through transparency. You won't be able to stamping on the black cardstock. So how did I create this one? It's kind of resist technique. It's very simple and easy, and but it looks awesome. So we are going to use the cardstock. I already explained it, and we are going to have a VersaMark, and we are going to use four few different colors. Try to have all the color you have. Okay. Okay, I have a lot of Impact on my table, but do you need it all? You really don't. I just put here you never know which color you're going to use it, so just some basic color. It's a good idea to have a box of a dauber and try to keep one color, one daubers, so that way you don't have to keep buying the new daubers. And also I have some large daubers, and the reason I have a lot because I wanted to keep one color, one dauber, so that way when I need I have it. So we are going to use yellow. So this is the Tinho's Distracts Mustard Seed. You can use any company's impact, it will work just fine. Remember, always start with a lighter color first and then add the darker color. Rub your impact instead of tapping. So rub your impact, that's how you pick up your color. And then we're going to start drawing a circle. Just drawing, change the spot. Okay, re-ink your dauber once in a while, just push it around. So that's the yellow. And then we are going to add a little bit orange. So I change my dauber, pick a little bit orange, brush the impact, don't tap. Brush is the best way to pick up the impact. And then circle around. So always re-ink your dauber. You have to go back to pick up more color. Try to draw in the circle. When you draw in the circle, you're hiding the stroke. We want to have a smooth background. We don't want this, the stroke showing out. So just rub. And I'm going to try some, actually I am going to try some light blue. So pick up your impact, okay, if you're not sure. I found out Tinho's Distract impact is very moisture, so make sure you don't pick up too much. Always start with a little bit. If not enough, go back to pick up more. Don't try to pick up a lot. We don't want to start with like too dark, okay. Always pick up some, and then the color is awesome because you can blending together. When the two color blending together, they create something different. Okay, so that's my blue. If you don't have the large dauber, the small dauber also work the same. So don't worry about it. Let's do this. Did I use all my color? I didn't, so you don't have to. I just put there, so just in case. And then now I'm going to use my small dauber, pick out a little green. Remember, brush your impact, don't tap. You brush your impact, you pick up a better color. So let's do a little bit green. Try to fill in your white spot. Okay, like this. You can rotate your car. Okay, just drawing a circle. Okay, try to keep one dauber, one color, even sometimes forget about it, but try your best to keep one dauber, one color. That way your dauber will last longer. We add slowly some dark color anywhere you like. Okay, remember brush. Okay, and be careful, we don't want it too dark. Okay, and I'm going to use a bigger dauber, pick a little bit purple. This is called Seedless. Okay, and then brush your impact and kind of drawing circle around the everywhere. No, I mean the place you want it. So that's my foundation color, and then we're going to move to next step. Okay, here's something very, very important. Before we stamp any image on top, you want to make sure here is completely dry, because we are going to working with embossing. If your foundation is wet when we put the embossing powder on top, it's going to stick everywhere. So if you're not in a hurry, just leave your car for 10 minutes, make sure it's completely dry. If you're in a hurry, make sure you use a heat gun to heat dry your this foundation car. Okay, so now we are ready to stamp our images. We're going to use the VersaFine. VersaFine is very gluey. Make sure after you use the VersaFine, you got to clean your rubber stamp. Make sure nice wipe off with the stamp cleaner. If you forgot to clean and next time you want to use a marker, you might not get the best result. So I have a few images here. You can stamp whatever you like. This is one layout. I use the whole page. This is the other one. I just use a partial, the circle one. So if you want the main image in the middle, so try to play around. But for this car, I am going to just fill it out with all the sea creature, all the fishes, jellyfish. So this is the new design. Actually, the idea was come from the customer. She said, Lisa, we really want to have a jellyfish stamp. Could you design one? I did. They are very happy. And also, a customer was asking me to design an octopus. So if you like to have some stamp, you cannot find the market, send me an email. I will see what the best I can do. So I like to ink my stamp different way. Most of the people, they always ink this way. So when you ink this way, sometimes you will miss a spot we don't know. What I like to do is I like to flip my stamp. I like to ink this way. So this way, I can see everywhere is nicely inked. I know it's a hobby. Give a try, you will like it. So we are going to just stamp my jellyfish in the middle. Try to push as hard as you can. And VersaMark is like a watermark, has no color, so you have to be careful. You can see, and if you made a boo boo, you know what? Don't worry about it. I rather try to fix the boo boo than make a spend like all the time to do again. So if you make a boo boo, let's try to fix it. Okay, so I'm going to just make sure I push ink on my VersaMark, okay, and try to stamps. Okay, we cannot see, but let's do the clear embossing, okay. And then if it's not enough fish there, we're going to add more. So let's do the embossing. If you don't know how to do the embossing, please go to a website, watch other tutorial, and then it will show you step by step how to do the embossing, okay. So I am going to just speed up. Okay, so this is what after I did the clear embossing. You can see the shining part. Okay, so that's with a clear embossing. And if you have some gap between, you can feed it out more fish. If you when you stamp, if part of an image is missing, what you can do is just use a brush to brush off the powder and then dry with a heat gun and then do it again. So in that case, we don't have to do the background again. That take too much time. So that's good things. Okay, let's move on to the next step. So I add more images. I know it's a little bit hard to see, but you can see those reflection outline. So that's the clear embossing. So we did have clear embossing because the clear embossing, you will protect the color, those colorful color. So when I move to my next step, you will see. We're going to have a few dark colors. It's very important to have a black, dark black. So I'm using purple and blue and dark black color, and I'm going to use a dauber. Like I say, you can all use the black, but that's a little bit too boring. So what I do is I will add a little bit purple first, and then add a little bit darker blue, and add a little bit dark. So I just use my darker purple. See, I just go on directly on top of my image. Don't worry about that because we have this clear embossing. It's kind of coating. It will protect the color that under. So we are going to try to fit it out the gap. So let's bring a little bit closer. Okay, so we're going to use the purple. This is the purple. And just find the corner, drawing a circle. Okay, we are actually we are doing this, we are color all the back color, like when you're doing the toweling, you're doing the grow. So we are going to try the purple, dark purple color everywhere, the gap between. Okay, and I'm going to move it to a little bit darker blue. Okay, remember circling around. Okay, try to circle around, so that's the best way to hide your stroke. Okay, going to do a little bit dark blue, and now we are going to add the black. Be careful with the black. We don't want it too much. We just want some part, like a part. Okay, we don't want it like very, very dark. That's what it looks like. Isn't that looks pretty? Okay, and then now, before we move to the next step, we're going to use a Q-tip. Okay, so this is the Q-tip. We're going to dip some water. Okay, and we don't want it too wet. Just use your tissue paper just to pick up some color, and we are going to use a Q-tip to clean the surface, because the impact we use is a water-based impact. They are not permanent, so they will not stay on top of those images. So see, we just it will come off right away. So we kind of just rub the surface, okay, and then it's just the water, and then your fishy images will pop out. Okay, if your Q-tip is too dirty, change the other one, but make sure not too wet, okay? That's how I create this awesome background. Okay, and then so this is the card I already used, or corner die cut, punch the circle, sorry, not circle, punch the corner, just like this. It's a really pretty one. So that's the background. Okay, and then now I'm going to show you how to create this part. This is an easy one. So when I get an idea to create a new car, I always make a prototype first to make sure it works. I don't want to spend a lot of time to work on the image and then in the end it doesn't work. So this is an example. I want to create a spinning car. And what's the best way to do that? So I tried a few punches and a few circles, and I found out this. I used to use a penny, but I found that the penny is too heavy, so they will the weight is on the bottom. They don't really turn in well. So I found out this Velcro. Okay, you can buy from the dollar store. They actually work very well. So you are going to have two different size, and I think that the size are here, the punch. Or if you don't have a punch, the circle die cut also work well. So the center one is the smaller one, and then you put in the back, and then you just glue together. So that's how I create the spinning one. And then we are going to just mount octopus in the middle, and that's how I create this one. So this one, I put my octopus at the corner, and this one I put it right in the middle. So I use a piece of acetate. Okay, so this is just a piece of acetate and with a hole. So the die cut is very strong. They can cut through the metals, so definitely they can cut through the acetate. So don't worry about it. And then I use stitch circle, cut this circle window, and put the octopus on top. And that's how I create this awesome car with this colorful background. So thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope you like it, and we try to send only 1 emails a month to our customer. If you don't want to miss any tutorial, make sure you subscribe our YouTube channel or like us on the Facebook. Like I say, we don't want to send too many mails to you every month, just 1 email or 2 emails a month. We have a 20% online promotion running until the end of January. Please check the coupon code at the bottom. It will be expired the end of January 31st, 2017. So we will be in our show schedule. Make sure you check our show schedule. We have all our show schedule online. And this year we come out with some new idea for the free make and take. Each show we have a free make and take. Make sure you stop by and sit down, try one, and come say hello to us. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.